Okay, so with this energy, I'm getting that something is coming to an end. Um, it's almost like somebody is running out of chances or they used up their last chance. Someone's striking out. This could be related to infidelity or something that went on in a relationship. Somebody cheated, or maybe somebody used to cheat with you, or even possibly in school. This could be coming from some added up, some things accumulating, like somebody doing some things that's eventually catching up to them. But it's coming off like there's been a misunderstanding. Like we used to do this in the past. What's the difference now? It feels like there's attention being drawn to the lineage, like something being done repeatedly. And there's a message here to obey the commandments that are set before you. So I feel like someone's being taught to, having to do with sorcery, whoremongers, murderers, idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. So I feel like somebody is being called out right now. Also, this very same person could be looking up to the individual that's calling them out and saying that they've run out of chances. This person is calling to the heavens to come down, have mercy on me. It says, "Drop down, ye heavens from above, and let the skies pour down righteousness." Like somebody is really begging for forgiveness here. It says, "Let the earth open up and let them bring forth salvation and let righteousness spring up together." Okay, so I feel like with this energy, it's like somebody knows that they can do better and they know that they've disappointed someone. Maybe they ran out of money, like they spent a loan, they borrowed some money and they spent it on something that is maybe unjustifiable. I feel like this person had the good intentions, but they're still being called out as a troublemaker. And also, I feel like this person has to kind of defend themselves and defend their character in spite of the way that people are coming against them. So maybe something happened where, like, maybe somebody did something like they broke policy or they broke a law. But it was like everybody around them was breaking the same law, but they're the ones that got caught. And I feel like the law is coming down heavy on them. Like, well, you shouldn't have done this or you should have done this. And because you didn't follow these policies, you're not going to be able. Okay. It's like, it's checks and balances here. And um, somebody got caught up in their own strategy. But then I'm feeling like all of this negativity is something that to be considered. Like whoever this is that's looking up to this person who is just constantly beating down on them, constantly saying they're not good enough, they don't measure up. It's almost like, do you really want to strive to please this person anymore? Like, is this person really worth your effort and discomfort when peace is something that's granted to any soul on earth? You don't have to be good to be at peace, is what I'm getting, or good in their eyes. Whoever this person has a standard of, you need to be perfect in order to see them smile. And it's almost like they're just never happy. And also like they're using their emotions as leverage. It feels like this is a home. Like, it could be within a marriage or a relationship. Like somebody is just not okay with the way things are within themselves. And I feel like they're taking it out on a relationship, but this is nothing new for this person. Like whoever this is like almost like a long history of breakups over misunderstandings, and this person just being a stickler for technicalities, like, oh well, you shouldn't have liked that person's photo, or I saw the way you were looking at that person. Like there's a lot of jealousy here. But it feels like you could have so much more peace on your own. Like maybe like whenever you leave the house, you can take a breath, or whenever this person leaves the house, you can feel at peace or at home finally. it's almost like this person is promising you peace, but they bring nothing but chaos and depression and anxiety. There's just nothing good about them, but yet they feel as though they have the right to tell you whether or not you deserve to be happy or you deserve to see them happy. Like they want you to be in competition, but there's nobody in line to be with this person. I feel like they're just miserable, and also like they're going to continue being miserable one way or like, yeah, it just feels like this isn't really the person or the group or the support group to appeal to. Like somebody is feeling like it just isn't worth their time. And they already know. Maybe this is somebody like a coworker who was kind of like flirting or something. Like I feel like whoever this is really isn't in a relationship, but they just kind of force the relationship or make it seem as though you're connected to them in some way because they have feelings for you. But I feel like it doesn't go both ways. Like they have feelings for you, so they're trying to enforce some rules and guidelines on what exactly is going to happen and how it's going to go down. And, you know, I'm going to control everything from now on. But I feel like you don't really feel the same way about them. Like it's just the feeling is not mutual. And, yeah, like I feel like you're not reciprocating whatever it is that they feel like you owe them. Like it's like they feel like they're looking into a mirror, but really they're just find you gorgeous or they find you attractive and they're like, okay, yeah, that's me. So let me control my reflection. But it's just like you guys have nothing in common. Yeah, it's definitely something about their physical appearance or maybe your physical appearance standing out to them. I feel like this person has a lot of demons that they need to deal with before they can start any type of relationship. Yeah, any type of situationship. Maybe this person is physically attractive, or maybe this person does maybe this person does share some features or whatever the case may be. But I feel like this is just not something this woman is focused on, a divine feminine. I could be talking to a divine feminine. Something about Ace of Pentacles in this situation. Let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Maybe some money is coming towards you or you're waiting on a blessing. Maybe you're expecting something, some approval or something. There's differences happening between these two people. Or maybe this person, there's like two masculines here or two feminines here that it kind of feels like they're reflecting each other, but they don't really have anything in common. Like there's more of a difference between them than a similarity, like an evil twin or something. I feel like this person is trying to get away. Like there's one person that's trying to cling and form a bond, and there's another person who's just like, I can't take it anymore. I need to get out while I have the chance. Like this person has nothing invested in the situationship. They're already annoyed and aggravated, and they're just ready to move on. Like this person is ready to take flight. Like this person feels like they can have fun somewhere else, just being themselves. Because I feel like there's some standards here. Like this, on the one hand, the person who's trying to sell their happiness has a whole list of standards that whoever, you know, they deem fit has to meet all this checklist. And I feel like whoever it is like, one, I didn't ask for this, I didn't sign up for this, and two, I can have so much more fun on my own doing my own thing. Like it's just something that doesn't add up here. This person is expecting entirely too much. Like it's just going too deep. And I feel like they're opening wounds or exposing themselves in a way that cannot be repaired. Here with this Three of Swords, it's like they want you to see the deepest part of them, and it's just like I don't want to see all of that. Spirit quest. Like they want you to go on a soul journey with them, and this is what I feel like is their what they're giving is they're saying is valuable about them. That's what they want to share with you. Like they want to share their heart with you. But this could go either way. If this is somebody who is willingness to share, if you're willing to share your heart with somebody and they don't value the situation, because that's what the energy is coming, like they don't value it in the same way, then I feel like this is something that like maybe move on from this. If this is something you're resonating with, like somebody problem is seeing you lose in this energy. I'm feeling like they don't seem to really have emotions like that. Something about Friday. I feel like they're opening doors, and maybe you don't realize it. Maybe they don't realize it that they're opening doors for this type of energy. But at the end of the day, they don't really want what they're asking for. They're just not as aware. They're not as self-aware of their energy. And maybe they just choose not to be that aware. Like they're just not level thinkers. They're very superficial, very shallow. They only care about what they see on the surface. And half the time I feel like they aren't even paying attention to their environment. Like it takes a whole lot to get this person's attention. And at the end of the day, it's like they're trying to get away from the situation. Like they're avoiding this type of intimacy. This person could have some intimacy issues or just not feel like you guys are close enough to be talking about a relationship. Or maybe this is something you're dealing with where you just want to be alone. Like somebody would just rather be in the dark right now and get some peace and quiet. But this is what I'm getting. Like somebody is constantly trying to make an offer to you. Like, I have something you want. Or come here, let me show you how to do that. Or, like, let me help you out in this situation. Because they're sensing your energy. Something about love and basketball. Like they just, in their mind, it's just like, it's a perfect match. Like we're about to star in a movie together. It's just going to be you and me. Take over. That's powerful. I feel like on the other end, it's just like kind of like cringy. Like you maybe are not in the energy to be in a relationship. Or maybe you're just getting past the fact that you even have a choice and can say no. Because I feel like up until this point, somebody was really forcing themselves on you. And they thought you were stupid, maybe. They thought you were dumb. These people can take any form. And whatever form they chose to get was somebody who could control you. But I feel like you rose out of that situation and they don't have control over you anymore. Maybe they kind of had their foot on your neck at some point and you felt like you couldn't get up, you couldn't get out of bed. Maybe you felt depressed. And now I feel like you've grown past it. So it really doesn't matter what they do. You're just not interested. And now is the time for them to really start making an offer. Like, well, I want what I see. I like what I see. Here, take this. I can give you this. They're going to start giving you numbers. But I feel like you've already been to the depths of the situation. And now that you've risen up to the surface and people calling you shallow because they don't know where you've been. Like you just don't want to go back under. You don't want to go back where you came from. But somebody was really, really comfortable with wherever you were. Like they really loved the fact that you were beneath them. And so now whatever this offer is that's coming towards you is like what the reality is, they want to see you weak. They want to see you weak, and that's what they're paying for. You to continue in this weakness so they can feel strong. But I feel like you're already so far away from this offer. Like, and also like, I feel like they're going to keep asking you. Like you've already let the deadline pass. You've already said no. You've already rejected them. But I feel like they're going to say, well, we can extend the deadline. And I feel like this is going to go on for at least a year or more, because I feel like it's actually literally never going to end until you just don't pay attention to it anymore. And this is when they start to call you unfair, and they're saying that you're not aware of your surroundings, but you already know what your surroundings are, and they're not going to change. So I feel like somebody's just fed up. Somebody's saying you're too good to me and you're my rock. But also I'm getting you're too good for them, and they are aware of that. It's like it goes without saying. That's the whole reason why you don't want any parts of it. And them considering you to be their rock is their business. It's almost like they want you to take responsibility for them not being on solid ground or feeling like you are their solid ground. Okay. Something about someone coming alive. Somebody could be born in March or in the fall. That's when someone comes alive. But somebody considers you to be highly intelligent. But I feel like whoever this is that's calling you, giving you compliments at this point, it's because they're trying to win you over with flattery. And I feel like they can talk for hours and hours if you gave them the chance. Trying to say whatever. Okay, but this is the reality. I feel like there's nothing here to say about them. Like there's no feelings here. If you were to ask them, what do they really think about themselves or about the situation? I feel like it's just like they draw a blank because they're more so accustomed to clinging to your energy. So this person could have come off as a psychic or said they were into the spiritual practices, or said they were into witchcraft. Someone's name could start with an E, a K, Ezekiel. Someone's name could start with a P, an I. You could be dealing with a Gemini or Pisces or Libra with this energy here. I feel like this person is very dramatic and almost like threatening to unalive themselves. But I feel like it's all a threat. Like they aren't anywhere close to being willing to harm themselves, because I feel like that they're just very selfish individuals. They just want attention, and that this is how low they will stoop to get it. Okay. Somebody could have been using some narcotics here. But I feel like it's nothing hard. It's like maybe somebody smokes weed or something like that. Or maybe you give them a high, a natural high, you make them feel important, or they just really like being in your energy and they don't want you to feel any negative way about to enjoy them feeding off of you. I feel like they're treating you like a mother or a father, whoever this is for. It's like a childish energy, but they really want you to be into that. Okay. I feel like in their world, like everything is perfect right now. But it's coming off like it's kind of all over the place. Or it just seems like it isn't good enough. Maybe on your end, things aren't looking the way you would like them to look. So let me clarify some of this. The Joker. Okay. So this person's energy is very much like a court jester. They want attention, have any opinions on their own. They just like to feed off of other people's energy and kind of just be like this representative of insanity. And, Like, you can be sane and I'll be crazy. I'll be the one that's crazy. Like, they want to play this role, and they feel like they're being a martyr because of it. Like, because they're so anxious and all over the place, you get to be still and quiet and feel good. So is this person in a home right now? Or I feel like this person may be in an area. Maybe they visited your home or spent the night, or they just walked past your house. But this energy is like they're all over the place. Like, they don't really stay to themselves. They're, even when they're in a room with you, their thoughts are like a million miles away. And they just, within that, in the home of their body, as their body being a temple, they're very, very infrequently home. Very rarely are they contained within their body. Like, this person has outer body experiences practically 24 hours a day. They really don't know who they are or what they feel about certain things. I feel like this person is very chaotic and imbalanced, especially financially. So this person may be expecting you to help them out. Like, they feel like they're lifting your spirits and making you happy. And because of that, they feel like they deserve for you to take care of them. Like, I'm making you happy, so you should put a roof over my head. You should tuck me in at night, and ultimately kind of behaving like a child. It's like this person is looking for a parent. Okay, so what's going to happen with this? What's going on? 10 of Pentacles. I feel like potentially whoever this person is may end up using this energy for something, but this doesn't seem very healthy. I feel like this person is going to end up getting taken advantage of. Maybe that's why you're letting them in the home, or if this is resonating with you, this may be why people are so protective of this energy, because it's very easy for them to take advantage when early or in any way, like you should pay me for who I am is what I'm getting. It's like they're just starting to figure life out and they don't really know what makes them happier. I feel like this person has a lot of growing up to do. Like, they're right in the beginning stages of any journey. Maybe it's because they're not really committing in the long term, but let's pull just some words of encouragement for this energy. Okay. Let's pull some words of encouragement. Okay, it says, now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us. So I feel like this attention is coming to whoever this energy is for, that you are everything you need to be, and that, that is all that matters. You don't have to package yourself and sell it. You don't have to reinvent or change or alter yourself in any way. It's who you are, and that's what's good about you. Good or bad or whatever, that's all that matters, is that you are who you are, and other people can have their opinions about it, but it doesn't mean that you have to change. Even if you don't fit the standard of what people are saying, people in power are saying you have the right to be, or you should be, or, unless you're this way, you won't be able to survive in this community or this society. That's part of your story. This is who you are, is being treated. At this point, should you change who you are because you're God's child? Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for men. So I feel like this is very important here, that you belong to God. Whatever you do it from your heart. Do it because you enjoy it. Do it because you love it, not because someone else might benefit from it, or you can make some money off of it, or, going down that road. Because I feel like at the end of the day, you're not going to be happy, and whoever you're trying to please is going to end up taking advantage of you.